All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? Okay, class.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so now we're going to go through, finish this one, and then we are going to have a lot of time in class to finish up our homework, and then it is going to be due tomorrow. I also unlocked 8.1 because some people are having trouble getting into that one, so it's for tomorrow also. So I've moved that one for tomorrow, and this one is also for tomorrow. Okay, we're going to finish it. You're going to have time to do it today in class. So let's go through and do this. So let's say, for instance, we are dealing with a person in this class. Let's say, for instance, his name is Chris. Okay? I'm going to just make up some weird random name. Chris. Okay? No one would ever go by that name, right? So, okay, like to have extra spending money, so you decide to work at a part-time at the local gym. The job pays $15 per hour. You work 20 hours per week. Your employer holds 10% of your gross for federal taxes, 7.65 for FICA, and 3% for state taxes. So we're going to go item by this, as long as people are listening and earbuds are not in, because no one named Chris would ever have earbuds in. Gross weekly pay. First thing, what is gross? What's gross? Chris, besides Chris, what is gross? That's what I'm asking you. Gross is the amount before taxes. Before the government takes a bite out of your paycheck, it is gross. Okay? To see how much they end up taking out, right? That's why. So think of that analogy all the time. It's gross, and in your analogy, it's Chris, right? That's real gross, right? Yeah, that's like cover your toes, gross. Okay, so to figure out your gross weekly pay, how much does he make an hour? $15 an hour for how many hours?
20.
There we go. So that one's going to be a 20 hours times 15, which is going to give me a grand total of, you guys can do some math, right? I heard it. 300. $300. Okay, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. Part-time. How much is withheld per week for federal taxes? Now, federal takes what percent? 10%. So I'm going to put that up here. So 10% of 300, I would multiply this number by, what is 10% as a decimal? 0.10, right? Or 0.10. So 0.10. This one should be easy. $30. Very good. So $30. Now FICA is what percent? 7.65. Very good. 7.65. So let's go ahead and do this. So it's going to be 7.65%. So that's my $300 times, what am I going to multiply by? 0.0765, right? 0.0765. $22.95. Do you agree? Gross, do you agree? I mean, Christopher? Okay, that's crazy. See what I did there? Yeah, okay. Anyone else verify his math for me? Dang. A lot of people just randomly doing, swiping on their phone or waiting for someone else to do it. That's crazy. 2295? Yeah? Good, thank you, thank you. All right, so 2295. Okay, so yes, it's a whole lot of problems in this one word problem, but little by little, piece by piece, that's all we gotta do. Part D says, how much is withheld per week for state taxes? 10. State taxes, what percent? 3%. Okay, so it's going to be 3%. So it's going to be, so that's $300 times 0.03. I heard some guesses. What'd you get?
10.
Nope. 9. Okay, so if you think of it like this, 3% of $100. What's 3% of $100? Isn't that just $3? So 3% is $3 times 3? 9. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be $9. Now, net. Net. What is net? Net is going to be your bring home. And if you did not know that off the top of your head, you're writing it into your notes. Net is what you bring home. Net is your money after taxes. So, I started off with my gross, which was $300. Too many zeros. I subtract my federal, which was $30. I subtract my FICO, which is 2295, and I subtract my state, which is 9. $238?
Yeah.
Point what? I don't like 1. Nope.
How'd you get 1?
0.5. You can't get 1 because there's a 9.5 here. That's why I said it. I wasn't even sure on the number. I just know that the last number was wrong. You guys agree 238.05? Okay, good, good. All right, so that's my net. That's what we bring home. That's after taxes. Now let's take a look at the next one. What percent of your gross pay is withheld for taxes? What percent? Nope, all of it. All of it.
20.65.
How did we get 20.65? How did he get it so quickly? Add up all the percentages, right? Because that's what they're doing. They're taking away that much money. Just add up all the percentages. Pretty easy, right? So, if that's how much they're taking away, how much does the government let you keep?
Around 80%. A little less.
Okay, so you keep, so it's my 100% minus my 20.65%. So the government says you can keep 70.35. Yeah. 79.35% of your paycheck. Government says you get to keep that one. Here you go. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, any questions to going over this? It's all simple as we go through item by item. That being said, guess what? We are done. This is the point where everyone likes, shares, and subscribes. You get onto your computer and you work on your homework here today. Please So try to get as much done before you walk out of class here.